Arizona Republican Kari Lake reportedly will be launching a run for Senate as early as next month. The seat is currently held by independent Senator Kirsten Sinema, so stay tuned for announcement details on that. Now to an interesting story with Biden's FDA quietly holding closed-door meetings this week. They were discussing the prospect of approving artificial wombs for use in human trials. Over the last 6 years, the researchers claimed artificial wombs have helped brain and lung development in preterm lambs and fetal pigs. Now the case is being made for premature babies. According to the CDC data, 1 in 10 U.S. babies here in the United States are born premature, with 65% of all infant deaths being premature babies. So let's welcome in our medical experts to talk about what this may mean for all of us. Joining us now, Dr. Frank Contachessa, who is an internist and practicing with a lot of folks who may be hearing this and raising their eyebrows. And also joining us today, Congressman Richard McCormick. It's great to have you both in with us. When we hear about artificial wombs, of course, you know, if it's going to help a preterm baby, if there's going to be a survival rate there. But we're really just talking about the research has been done on fetal pigs. Are you concerned, Dr. Frank, first to you, that they're rushing to do this and almost sneaking it in with a closed-door meeting?
Well, hi, Bianca. Thanks for having me. And that is a concern that they might be rushing it. But what they're trying to look at here, it's a very narrow window in the gestation here. So a super preterm is anything below 28 weeks. There really isn't any survivability below 22 weeks. So it's that 22 to 28 week time frame that they're trying to improve the survivability. They're pretty good in the NICU of getting after 28 weeks, they're getting these children to survive. So they're trying to prevent death in that window and allow development of the lungs and the brain,
sure.
That's a crucial time period for. So the ethical concern here is the technology ready for prime time with human trials? And I'm not really sure, because they've really only done this on lambs and pigs. So it's a tough question, but the benefits are there.
And, you know, obviously there's a lot of distrust with the government and with them, you know, are obviously with what we saw with COVID, Congressman McCormick. I mean, they're kind of regulating certain things for minors, allowing minors to have these, you know, gender-altering surgeries, puberty blockers. You know, a lot of people are saying we really don't think the administration here maybe has our best interest at heart. I have about a minute left. I'll give you your final thoughts on this artificial womb story.
Sure. But the first thing is when we talk about statistics and mortality and morbidity, we're probably the only nation that actually keeps track of the deaths that we have in these super premature babies. The fact is they're almost always going to have some significant health problems. The question is, what return do you get on your investment? How expensive is this going to be? How much of a burden is this going to be on a healthcare system that's already super burdened? That is the biggest spending item in government. It's the fastest growing item in government. We haven't figured it out on what we already have. You're going to add this very expensive portion to what we're already doing, and the question is, will it give us the bang for the buck?
Well, it's a fascinating topic to be continued for sure. Dr. McCormick, Dr. Frank, thank you both for your time. We'll see how that develops.
Thank you, Bianca.
We're out of time, folks. Thank you for making us part of your day here on Newsline. I'll see you back here noon Eastern tomorrow, but don't go anywhere. American Agenda picks it up next. Stay here with Newsmax today.